What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you one of my old binders today. I've had this thing for a pretty long time. Not exactly 99, but from 2000. So I got this from a magazine, this artwork right here, back in the day. And yeah, at this point, when this came out, I'd already collected Team Rocket and base set, jungle, things like that. So I was ready for the set to come out, and I wanted to give it a good binder. And this was the first thing I ever saved up for as far as getting something kind of expensive in Pokemon. And I got an unlimited box the day it came out. So that was August 2000. So here's some of the packs. This is what I did when I was little. These are all empty, but I kept the packs and just kind of taped them on there. They're not taped very good. But here's a first edition one, and all the rest are unlimited. And then I cut these guys out right here, all the gym leaders. So pretty cool binder that I've had this whole time. It's been in good shape. I'm pretty proud of myself, honestly. So let me zoom in a little better here. So there's also a video about how not to store your cards. So yeah, I'll kind of go over that a little bit as well. So when I was little, I didn't have a collector in my life at that point besides my friends. And my friends had some older brothers that kind of collected a little bit, so I learned a little bit from them. But as you can see here, some of these are sleeved, like this one's sleeved, but it's in a fatter one. I like the skinnier ones. Most people like the fatter ones. If you've done trades with me, you've probably seen that. So I've kind of gone through some of these and made sure that they're sleeved right. However, this is the worst and most horrible thing. Oh, I'm so sad to even show you guys. Okay, so let's do actually, like, I don't know which one will have the best, but these cards right here, the first three, so the first three next to the rings, so Blaine's Moltres, Erica's Dragonair, and Lieutenant Surge's Furo, geez. They actually are sick cards. Like, when I pulled these, I just put them right in sleeves. So for being in, I think I was in 6th and 7th grade around that time, pretty proud of myself for taking good care of these. As you can tell, they're not perfect, but for the most part, they're pretty good shape. However, I don't know if I can really show it, but it's got binder bite. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but basically the rings of the binder bend the cards. So as you can tell here, like what happened, that one wasn't the best, but Blaine's Moltres, Erica's Dragonair, and Furo both have that, or all three have that. So over time, when my binders were stored in storage, this front page actually slipped forward, as you can tell, like over the rings. And then when there was weight that was put on it, I'm not going to do it again, all the weight pushes down actually on the cards, and the cards start to bend a little bit over the rings. So over the 20 years that I had these in storage, here, this one's a great example, actually. Blaine's Moltres, which of course is the #1 card with a great swirl in it. Look at that swirl. Beautiful swirl right at the bottom of Moltres there. I pulled this card myself, but as you can see, it's so sad. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. You can definitely see it on the side. It was under a ring of a binder. So I call it binder bite. I've heard others call it other things. But I've heard binder bite as well from other people. But that makes this card damaged. And it's so sad because, like, look at the foil on this. Like, if I were to send this in without that, honestly, it would probably get a pretty good grade. It's centered well. I put it straight to a sleeve. Maybe, like, honestly, I don't even know. It could possibly have gotten a 10. But sadly, it's got binder bite. So pretty sad about that. I do definitely need a replacement, hoping to get one that's as near minty as that one without the binder bite. But that's actually happening to Erica's Dragonair and Lieutenant Surge's Furo right here as well. So super sad. Fortunately, though, it didn't go too far. It is sad to tell you that Misty's Tentacruel and Rocket Scyther also have that. Erica actually doesn't. It's kind of actually got surprised, like right here. Like, it's not. Erica's the only one that didn't get hit out of the first 6 that are on the binders, on the rings. So sadly, Scyther got it, and Misty's Tentacruel got it. I don't know if you can see it very well here, but they didn't get it too bad. And it's sad because each one of these has a swirl on it. So kind of hard to tell, but knowing that makes me need to get new ones for this set. Pretty sad about that. Haven't replaced these yet, but look how good the holo are on these. So straight from a box that I pulled, or that I saved up for right when the set came out. And yeah, this is kind of what I got. It's pretty neat. A lot of these have swirls. Even Brock right there has swirls. So pretty cool. I actually completed this set when I was little just from buying the booster box. So I think I was a couple cards short. And then when I pulled this out of storage, I just bought those off eBay. I think it was literally 2 cards short. So pretty neat. I'm going through these actually right now to kind of make a better version of this. I'm going to keep the binder, I think, if just because of the cool packs at the front. But I'm going to change everything about this layout. This is kind of the old layout I did when I was little, where I would get these old Ultra Pro, like 9-sleeve sheets, these pages. And I like to see the back of the cards through these, so I would do it like this. However, these days, I get a different one completely. Can't really see one that's close. Hold on one second. Yeah, so these days, I actually do something a little different. I put them in these black ones right here that are actually kind of tighter fit. That way they're not moving around or don't look a little banged up in the corners. It's meant for only one card, and I don't know if you can see it here, but look how many cards are behind Erica's Bellsprout. So I'm actually going through this. This one's a first edition, but there's unlimited behind it. I'm pulling out all the first editions to make its own section of just first editions, and then unlimited will just be here. And then, yeah, I've got too many of each one, so that way it's not like bulging out, pages aren't ripping, it's just one of these, and I'm actually going to use the backside as well. I record and notate all the different conditions of each card, so that's kind of what I'm doing as I go through, and I'm putting on a doc that I do for my set list. So as I go through these, I do look at the back, and then I'm going to put them in that black 9-page 9-page card holder that I just showed you guys. So this one was a little different. I did like this during the back in the day, but nowadays, like, things slip out too easy. The card's not as tight. I noticed too that I didn't sleeve the commons and uncommons, so I'm actually going to go through, get the best version I can from each one that has multiple, and put those in there as well. So pretty neat. I'm pretty stoked that I was pretty good to myself when I was little and kept these in pretty good condition. Never thought that they would be like so important to me, I guess. I mean, I did. I loved it. It was something I was super proud of when I was little, but I never thought that I would still have it to this day. A lot of people got rid of their cards, and yeah, they couldn't really keep them because of moving out, college, things like that. So luckily mine were in storage the whole time, and we just didn't touch my stuff that was in storage. So now I'm going through right now and going to start collecting the first editions. So don't have many of those yet, but I do have some, so that will be my next goal here with Jim. So just want to show you guys what not to do here. So if you ever store your cards, make sure that you get a binder that has better D-rings and that the cards won't slip up on them, or do something that's just going to make it so they don't go up, because look at that. It's so easy for this. I'm not sure if anyone else has had a lot of this problem before in the past, but yeah, I definitely ruined my Blaine's Moltres, which was perfect condition. So anyway, thought I'd show you guys one of my cool binders from the past. Last thing, this is, well, as you can tell here, the set came out in August 2000, and I was probably saving up from this the whole summer just to get this box. So I wish I would have paid a little bit more to get the first edition one back then, but I was stoked on the unlimited one. I already collected the first edition Team Rocket at that time, so I want to go a little cheaper. And yeah, this is the first one I did all by myself, no trades, just bought a booster box and started sleeving it right away and put it in this binder. I also played in the Pokemon tournament, or the Pokemon League back in the day, so that's where this came from. Anyway, thanks guys, just want to kind of show you one of my collections. Thanks for watching. And if anyone wants to trade me for these versions, let me know. See you guys.